Welcome to Dinar and Dong Insights, your trusted guide for Iraqi dinar developments. In the ever-evolving world of foreign currency revaluation, few subjects have sparked as much anticipation and scrutiny as the Iraqi dinar. Once considered a speculative asset surrounded by uncertainty and online chatter, the narrative has now shifted significantly. The revaluation, RV, of the Iraqi dinar is no longer a matter of if, but a matter of when. And all signs point to that when being imminent. Today, Dinar and Dong Insights brings you the latest, most credible information straight from verifiable sources, internal communications, and private briefings from key players in the financial world. We're entering a new chapter, one that demands preparation, awareness, and timely action. The dinar revaluation. No longer speculation. For years, discussions about the Iraqi dinar revaluation have been relegated to forums and speculative blogs, but recent weeks have seen a marked shift. Verified updates from within both U.S. banking institutions and financial authorities in the Middle East confirm that the RV process has officially begun. This is not rumor. It is not recycled content. It's grounded in internal documentation, NDA-bound testimony, and first-hand accounts from insiders actively participating in the global coordination efforts. This new reality positions the dinar at the center of a global financial recalibration. For those who have been holding Iraqi dinar for months or years, now is the time to move from a passive holding strategy to a mindset of active readiness. Preparation is no longer optional. It's critical. As developments unfold, it's vital for currency holders to recognize that the era of waiting has ended. The current focus must shift toward knowing how to participate, legally, efficiently, and securely. The next moves you make will determine your success in capitalizing on this once-in-a-generation opportunity. According to newly surfaced memos from Tier 1 financial institutions in the United States, Canada, and Europe, the initial redemption phase will not be open to the general public on a walk-in basis. A strictly enforced appointment-only system has been set up to manage this delicate and high-value process. The appointment system already live in test mode. A secure appointment infrastructure is already operational, currently in a closed test mode across select banking networks. These trial runs are being used to train staff, test systems, and evaluate internal procedures. Employees involved in this preparation phase have signed comprehensive non-disclosure agreements, signaling the seriousness and confidentiality of the program. When the public redemption phase begins, only individuals who have secured an appointment via this system will be able to proceed. Random visits to branches will be denied, and no exceptions will be granted. What you must prepare right now. To be ready when the secure booking portal goes live, take these action steps immediately. Verify your dinar notes. Ensure all currency is in excellent condition. No damage, tears, or excessive wear. Organize documentation. Collect and preserve receipts or proof of purchase from recognized dealers. Though banks may show flexibility for long-term holders, presenting proper records will significantly streamline your appointment process. Secure physical currency. Use protective sleeves or original packaging to prevent deterioration. Stay updated. Monitor reputable platforms like ours, official banking websites, and government announcements for verified updates. Every aspect of this system has been designed to prioritize security, compliance, and fraud prevention. That's why your accuracy and organization are key. Which banks are involved? Only select financial institutions approved by both the U.S. Treasury and the Central Bank of Iraq will participate in the exchange process. These include Wells Fargo Bank of America, J.P. Morgan Chase, HSBC TD Bank, Standard Chartered Select Regional Banks. However, it's essential to note that redemptions will not be processed at regular branch locations. Instead, banks will utilize private, secure redemption centers, equipped to handle high-volume, high-value transactions in a compliant and safe environment. Access to these centers will only be granted through a secure digital portal, which will be activated immediately following the official public announcement of the revaluation. The booking process. What to expect? Once the booking system goes live, the process will unfold as follows. 1. Secure a booking via the official portal. Be ready to submit personal details such as full legal name, updated contact information, and a high-resolution scan of a government-issued ID. 2. Currency verification. You will be required to provide a sample serial number from your Dinar notes and an estimate of the total amount you hold. 3. Banking information. Include accurate bank details to facilitate the deposit process. 4. Wait for confirmation. Expect a reply within 24 to 72 hours. If approved, you'll receive a unique confirmation code, either a QR code or alphanumeric string. 5. Secure your appointment code. This code is your exclusive key to enter the redemption center. Treat it like your passport. Print a copy and back it up digitally. Without this code, entry will be denied regardless of how much currency you possess. The day of your appointment. When your scheduled appointment day arrives, punctuality and preparation will be crucial. At the redemption center, you will undergo multiple layers of security checks, including ID verification and biometric screening. A bank officer will authenticate your Dinar and present various exchange options. These options may include immediate cash out at market rate structured payouts, with partial upfront funds and the rest distributed over time, potentially with interest. Tax deferment vehicles, like irrevocable trusts or long-term investment contracts. Choose the option that aligns with your financial goals. It's wise to consult with a certified financial planner or tax attorney before your appointment. Global redemption procedures. For Dinar holders residing outside the U.S., in Canada, the U.K., Australia, the UAE, and other regions, the revaluation process will follow nearly identical protocols. Banks such as HSBC, Standard Chartered, and major regional players have begun establishing secure redemption centers in cities, including Toronto, London, Sydney, Dubai. These centers will also operate under appointment-only systems and will require similar documentation, biometric ID checks, and confirmation codes. In Iraq, the central bank will manage the exchange directly, using national identification cards and a streamlined, citizen-friendly process. Avoiding scams and pitfalls. In times of financial transition, scams often surface. Stay vigilant and remember, never trust unsolicited emails, social media links, or unofficial websites claiming early access to the exchange. Do not engage with black market buyers or unauthorized brokers. Only use the official portal once it goes live and is publicly confirmed. If you attempt to exchange through unofficial channels, your currency will not be validated or honored. This is a regulated financial event and will follow strict legal guidelines. The countdown has begun. Although no official public date has been announced, all indicators suggest that the RV process is entering its final preparation stages. Banks are training staff. Infrastructure is operational. Systems are undergoing stress tests and final reviews. When the public announcement is made, likely through a joint press release from the U.S. Treasury and the Central Bank of Iraq, followed by international news coverage, you must act quickly. Demand will be extremely high, and the booking window may be short. Some banks are expected to operate around the clock for the first 72 hours following the official announcement. After that, exchange appointments may become more limited and subject to stricter conditions. Post-exchange planning. What comes next? Once your exchange is complete, you will receive a transaction receipt, exchange rate confirmation, deposit, verification slip, copies of any contractual or trust agreements, if applicable. These documents should be stored securely, both physically and digitally. But the work doesn't end there. Consider this a financial turning point. Meet with a licensed financial advisor to establish a wealth management plan. Explore long-term investment opportunities. Review your tax obligations. Create a strategy for asset protection. Final checklist. Here's a summary of what you should be doing right now to prepare. Check your Iraqi Dinar notes for authenticity and condition. Gather all receipts or proof of purchase. Monitor reliable sources for the official revaluation announcement. Act quickly when the booking portal goes live. Submit accurate information when scheduling your appointment. Select your preferred payout method in consultation with experts. Safeguard all post-exchange documentation. Plan your financial future wisely and securely. This moment has been years in the making. While many speculated and doubted, the global financial system has been quietly building the infrastructure to support this transformation. The revaluation is no longer a matter of possibility. It's a matter of execution. Stay alert, be prepared, and when the time comes, move with precision. Your financial future may be just one appointment away.